The best way to survive in the Eye of Terra is to understand the warp. The best way to prosper is to master it, and the quickest way to die is to trust it. Hello, my inquisitive friends. I am a humble remembrancer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Talon of Horus. Synopsis. Three Chaos War bands bonded together not by blood or gene seed, but by honor and brotherhood, a rare thing indeed in the Eye, come together to complete a seemingly impossible task. Firstly, to gain back the vengeful spirit, the once flagship of Horus Lupercal, and to use it to attack the Emperor's children for their misuse of, well, the Primarch's corpse. The whole story is told from the perspective of Kaon, a powerful sorcerer of Magnus's fallen legion. He is given over to the Inquisition willingly. He is blinded, his sixth sense is taken away from him, he is made supposedly completely harmless, and he recants his tale of the beginnings of the Black Legion to the erstwhile Imperial dogs. Some standouts of this story is the demon Shadow Wolf, the Eldar Vampire character, and of course you have a wide variety of different space marines, from demon-possessed monstrosities to a surprising world eater that has the amazing ability that none of his other brothers seem to ever have in any other book. He can put two brain cells together and actually think about a situation and keep his cool for more than 2 seconds. In other words, he is the most interesting world eater I've heard about so far. And it's a small side note, but I enjoyed the fact that the main sorcerer used a battle axe instead of a fancy staff or maybe an elegant sword as we usually see. Typically, axes aren't really the elegant weapons that sorcerers use. They're more of a blunt instrument, harder to parry with, harder to use the fancy movements and whatnot. I like the fact that he was very much a blunt instrument in terms of raw power, and his weapon of choice outside of his psychic might very much showed that. Just a fair warning for anyone seeing the cover art and thinking this book is all going to be about Abaddon the Despoiler. He doesn't show up till like halfway through the book, maybe a little bit past that, and we really don't get too much of his POV or anything. He is in it a fair bit towards the end, but it's really focusing in on Kion's perspective and all that. I'm in book 2 now, and I don't think that's going to change, but we'll see. I also quite enjoyed the Dark Mechanicus woman, who has this crazy, insane body of mechanical, both beauty and monstrosity, that just wants to be Sweden. She's like, my world is neutral. We're not getting involved in anyone's wars. We will make your weapons and armor and whatever. Just leave us be. So, did I enjoy this story? Absolutely. It's a solid 4 out of 5. Very entertaining, worth the listen or read to anyone. It's not quite the echelon of the best 40k stories, which are something like The Infinite and the Divine or the Night Lords trilogy, but it's getting close.